Welcome, everyone, to the Real Walking Cast, episode 76. Go! I am your host, Matrix 212, and I'm with Chris. What's up, Chris?
Hang on, I got something in my eye.
Is that gayness or is that a bullet? I don't know.
Alright, guys.
What's up, Ray?
What are we doing?
Walking Dead cast. You see it?
Yeah, I saw it. I loved it.
Hold on. Gloria. Hi, Gloria. So, Gloria, I gotta say, we me and Sharon saw some of your reactions to it, and we were cracking up. We actually did, like, before the thing started, we did, like, some poses on Facebook, like, what would happen if, like, somebody big died. We're like, like, we did, like, different things. We actually pretty good. I mean, the last two episodes, we called it. Like,
yeah.
Carl gets shot in the eye, and them chopping off his girlfriend's hand, Jesse's hand, and dying.
Yeah.
The only thing we didn't predict was who was shooting Carl in the eye.
Yeah. We thought maybe the wolf. We thought maybe Ron, but we didn't know for sure. We were kind of guessing, like, who could it be?
That was great.
I'm telling you, they did it. They did it fantastic. Like, for me, I saw a fan-made video where they put together all the parts of that story plot in the comic book, and they put it together, and they did, like, this voiceover. He's, like, a really good fan of it. His name's his screen name, whatever, but he does the video where he just kind of basically just tells it kind of in a cool way, tells the plot line of that whole, like, the No Way Out story arc. And that video, seeing that video and then seeing this episode, they did it good. They did it like a home run with the way, the special effects with his eye and everything, just so perfect. I mean, yes, they changed a couple of things, but it was good.
I thought it was fantastic.
I've always thought of Abraham and Sasha as, like, secondary characters. Now I love them to death. Thank you, Sasha and Abraham, because I was like, no.
They saved Glenn's pizza delivering days. There you go.
I started crying, and then even afterwards I was crying. I said, not funny.
Chris, what'd you think?
Well, I gotta say, I think Harvick was right. I think this was probably one of the best episodes of the show.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'll tell you what my favorite part was, though, was frickin' Daryl RPG blowing up the gang. When that happened, I literally, like, one of the first things that went through my head was, like, JR from WWE going, "Good Lord Almighty! He killed them! He killed them all!"
Daryl!
I was just like, I was just sitting there. It was like RPG out of nowhere. I was just like, that was fantastic.
There's going to be memes about that for ages.
Yo, he's got a new crossbow.
That's
Daryl's
the
saw that.
You go from crossbow to friggin' rocket launcher, whatever that is.
Bazooka.
What is it called?
Bazooka?
What is that thing called?
Bazooka.
It's an RPG.
Oh.
He goes from bazooka to RPG.
I'm almost certain that that's an RPG.
Wow. That's amazing. That was amazing. I love that. You know what I even loved? There's one scene I really love, too. You see, like, Rick's face, Carl's on the table, he grabs the axe, and he just, like, slams the door shut, like, I'm going into my berserker rage prison mode thing.
That gladiator fight with him and Michonne, and then when they all started joining in, and it showed them all, like, switching, changing to the face, the bodies changing, and just them showing them, like, killing them off, and I'm telling you, that was epic.
Off the wall.
He was on a warpath, wasn't he?
I love when he gets.
You know what was great about that? You know what was great about that scene? It was like, all these characters have spent how many years afraid of walkers?
Yeah.
I think this was the one time where they were like, "We're not afraid.
F it.
Yeah.
Like,
Now
F it.
we're just gonna kill all of you." And,
Right.
and
It
that
was
was
like F it. And it was
Yep.
just like after it was done, it's like it's gonna take months to get those bodies out.
Yeah.
And then
Wow.
they could play that old ECW song, "Make the Bodies Hit the Floor."
Yeah, but you know what it is though? It makes you think, all right, nothing can stop them now. And like they're unstoppable. Look what the walkers they killed, and then Negan shows up.
Yep.
That's gonna be the thing. That's
Oh,
gonna be the thing.
When he turns up.
Gabriel, Pastor, he stepped up on this
Yeah.
episode, man.
Even
and
Eugene.
Yeah. Mhm.
Very proud of those guys, man.
And even Morgan fought, and you know how well, of course they were walkers, but still he
I
actually.
love Carol. Like, the guy could have had a moment. The W guy.
Yeah, the wolf.
Just
Yeah.
killed him. He killed him. She's like, ah, fuck. It's like, what is she
And then
doing?
he turned into a walker. Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. That was great. The Sam got first. You know, at first I got pissed off because I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's such a cop out." Sam didn't die right away. None of the walkers heard that, and I was like, so
Yeah,
mad.
I was
I got
upset
so
too.
mad. I got so mad. But then I'm like,
Mhm.
but then when it happened, I'm like, all right, I feel better now.
I feel bad about Jesse though, even though I saw it coming, because I knew they would probably, because I thought
What's up,
maybe
Sally?
they might go different than the comic book. But I thought, well, they might go different than the comic book. So I was like, if
Sally.
they do, I'd be upset,
Well-
but at the same time, I'd be happy.
Sally, did you see Walking Dead?
Yes.
Oh my God, Sally.
Wow.
Yeah, but
I hope Carl's okay.
yeah.
My friend said that on Facebook. I hope Carl's okay. Yeah.
He might have a black eye patch like the governor.
My friend Chris said that on Facebook. So what do you think, Sally?
Wow. I think that's like the best episode so far.
Everybody's saying that.
God, it is
Everyone I've
is.
heard, they've been saying the same thing. It's the best one.
unbelievable. Absolutely the best.
Mhm. Definitely.
Worth the pizza that we ordered and everything else.
I could not take a moment the whole episode. I was just so like at the edge of my seat. I was also worried. You should have saw me. I was shaking. I mean, I've got my reaction video up on my channel, so you can go watch it. But I was like nervous the whole episode because of the Maggie scream, because I was like worried about what that might be. But then, I mean, the biggest moment for me was, of course, Carl getting his eyes shot out, and of course, and then the end when Glenn almost. When it looked like
That
he
was
was
the thing. Nobody knew. People were like, oh my God, are we gonna lose Glenn too? Because we didn't know what the hell's happening. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah. I thought, what if they go for it and they just make it different?
I'm
There's a
hearing
comic
machine
book.
guns. I'm like, what the? What was that? I'm like, what now? What is that? Negan? Who's this? I don't even know what's happening.
Yeah. But you were right, Joe, about the whole, like, their reunion wasn't going to be completely
She didn't even get to do anything. Like, oh,
dancing through the field of flowers. It wasn't going to be like that. You said it.
I don't know.
It was a little difficult. It was a little like, oh, man.
Nobody
And when
got time
the
for
thing was
that.
shaking, and when the thing was shaking that she was on, I was like, no. I didn't want her to, like, fall and then it be her.
Well, the thing
to
I was
try
thinking
to
of,
fall.
didn't he tell her to hop over the thing? She can't hop. She can't hop over that thing if she's pregnant. She'll lose the baby if she goes to land like that.
She actually did. They got her over on the thing.
On the other, but not over the fence, because if she would have fell over the fence,
No,
she
I
would have
mean,
lost
she
the
would-
baby.
Did he tell her to?
I don't know. He said get her off the thing, or I don't know what was
Yeah.
going on. I'm like, all right.
Well, because of what's her name, Enid. She had that thing, the rope. That she made
Right.
of all that fat that they got from the church, and so basically, he was telling Enid to get her off of it any way
Right.
she could.
Yeah.
And so she did. I got kind of nervous because in the comic book, I don't know. I don't want to say about something with her with
Doesn't
Maggie
Carl
after
die in
her
the comic
sister
book?
died.
Doesn't Carl die in the comics?
I don't.
I thought.
I haven't read the comic. I just
No,
know
I don't
some
think
of
he's
the-
dead yet.
Oh, but Judith is dead.
Yeah, if they do, she's not. Yeah,
He died
Judith
a long
is.
time ago.
Judith is dead.
Yeah, she died a long time ago.
Yeah.
Michonne's still alive, right?
I've only read bits and pieces of the comic, but not
Michonne is
in
still
order
alive,
and everything.
Michonne and who?
Michonne is still alive. I don't think Abraham is, though.
No, Abraham got shot in the back of the head.
Mm.
That's why, on the beginning, when he was like pointing to them, I'm like, are they gonna kill Abraham and Sasha? And I'm like,
Well,
and
that's the
whenever
great
he
thing.
did,
Like they were even saying on Talking Dead, they're like, "Who's Deanne? Who's Negan?" That's what
I did the same thing on my
constantly.
reaction. On my reaction video, I was laughing at that because he's like, who's Negan?
So, Sally, what was your highlight?
Oh my gosh, there's so many. When Daryl blew up the whole biker gang.
That was the best.
That was
Yes.
awesome.
That was awesome.
Mm.
The fire, the lake on the fire, or the
Lake fire
fire
was
on the
good.
lake. Yeah, that was awesome. But I think my favorite was the them all fighting together. At the end, the you know.
I was saying to Sharon that, like, a lot of people don't notice, but like people are living in those houses while they're filming.
Mhm.
So I was saying to Sharon, somebody just went up and got up during the night to get a glass of milk, and they hear him screaming in the street. And you see like Rick like and then they're just looking out the window with like probably like their underwear's hanging out, like drinking the milk, and they're like, "Oh yeah, honey, sorry, Rick is just he's killing walkers again."
Can you
Yeah,
imagine?
no. You can just imagine that. They're just watching it all getting filmed and going,
That would be the greatest thing if
Let's
one of
fight,
you have
invite
one of
them
those-
in. Let's
Can you
fight them
imagine
in.
somebody who doesn't know, right? Like for some reason they're visiting or something, and they
no,
didn't,
no.
they're filming there. That 911 operator gets that call. It's like 911 emergency. What is your emergency? Some kid just got shot outside my house. And
Not only that,
somebody's running away.
Not only that,
And there's zombies.
Daryl,
There's zombies
Daryl,
walking.
Daryl.
That's gotta be the greatest.
Cannibals.
They're probably just I got a ringside seat watching this, and they're all like by the window, like, "Oh my god!" Like Rick just like what?
This is better than TV.
And like that kid is lifeless.
They're trying to tweet it out, and like Greg Nicotero goes up. There's like, if you say anything, we'll kill you.
Yeah.
We
We'll give you free stuff to shut you up.
The funniest thing was on Talking Dead, the wolf guy is talking all Australian, and he's like,
Yeah.
and people are like, "Oh my god, he's got an accent too." It's like,
Yeah, he said this, that someone did this to him.
yeah.
Like, you're not a bad guy. No, not really. Like,
Wait, you have good teeth? What happened? Yeah. That was pretty funny, man. Hysterical. I was loving that.
We'll never forget this episode in a long time.
This was
No,
a good. This was a
definitely
good episode, man.
The
Like I was saying,
ratings are going to be big.
I was saying to Sharon, I'm like, at first I told you I got mad
Mm.
because I'm like, Mom. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute. Those walkers didn't have ears. Like, because you saw the guy without the teeth, right? Like the mouth. Like, eh. I'm like, please tell me that all those walkers didn't have ears. That, like, they're just gonna get away with that? No way. I thought like this is bull crap. I was telling Sharon, I'm like, I can't believe this kid's living. Ah! Oh, man. That son of a. And I was
I
like,
was too. I was upset too, but it's like,
wow. But they did the right thing.
yeah. In the end, they did it right. Yeah.
I did the best of. What?
finally, something happened on the flight thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Took like 5 years, but yeah.
Yeah.
They threw him in the toilet.
Yeah,
It's like,
and that one woman got bit.
And one got scratched.
Yeah, scratched. She's gonna get.
Thank
yeah.
God. Thank
She
God
was
some action on
saw
that
it
plane.
rubbing on her. She saw it drip, and she thought it was her, so she rubbed it. And then she
Right.
said, "Oh, that's dripping." So she looked up, and the lady above her was bit.
All those mother effing walkers on the mother effing plane. No. Damn.
And
What
the
else?
little quick preview of Fear of the Walking Dead.
That's
Of them on the boat.
but the main thing was the preview of the of Rick and Daryl running after
Yeah,
the motorcycle tracks.
Yeah.
Because he's
the
trying to get his
next-
crossbow. He's like, listen, man, I need my crossbow. He's like, all right,
Trying to get his motorcycle.
the hell with everybody.
back, yeah.
I saved you. You got to help me get my crossbow because that's
So
my
we'll
whole
definitely see
thing.
that
Yeah.
Dwight
I-
character again, the guy that stole it and stuff. I guess.
That's it. That crossbow is more important than food and
Yeah.
everything else. You got to just
He's
stop
like
everything.
Agent K.
Yeah,
He's like Agent K. Where you going? I'm going to get my crossbow back.
yeah, man. That's it.
Yeah, I I
You
don't
know
like
what?
this.
You know what, Chris? I could actually see him saying that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where
I
are
don't
you
like
going?
this. I'm getting my crossbow back because I don't like this RPG.
You know
Where
what?
are
You know
you
what?
going?
You know what I
I
thought
like
though.
this crossbow.
You know what I thought for a second though? I thought for a second Morgan lost his stick because did the wolf take his stick? Or no? Because he was like he got up and he's like
He
whatever.
just hit him with it, I think.
No, he
left
was
him.
using it.
He was using it. Okay, because I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god,
He
that
was
wasn't
using
gonna
it
do
at the end. Because
gonna-
whenever the walker, whenever
At the
the
end,
walker,
he went like that.
the
Yeah.
wolf, when he said sorry, he when the wolf was a walker and he said sorry and
He killed him. Yeah,
Yeah.
but at the end, he got a stick. Yeah, he had a stick. But
Yeah.
what a great episode, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still thinking about it.
I'm
still thinking about
speechless. I'm speechless about how great it was.
And Sharon's like, yeah, that's why Sasha was trying to stall them because she heard like Dow running around or something, whatever.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, oh, that's great. That was so great. It just like heads on the ground,
Yeah.
roasted. That was great.
I was
love
laughing.
that.
I was telling my dad. I said whenever the walkers were going into the lake of fire, and I was like, they're so dumb. They don't even know they're walking to their death. To get
That's it.
burned up. It's good.
They should take advantage of that and come up with some type of things, to lure them
That's
away.
right.
Flaming moat around Alexandria.
Yeah.
We can't get out, but they can't get in.
Like the old
Anytime
school
they get-
castles, they had a moat around the castle.
Yeah. That any time they get close enough to it, it starts it up, makes it light up.
That's where they had castles. They had a moat around the
Yeah.
castle. Always, I remember seeing that in Pink Panther. The Strikes Again, I think. Yeah.
With the drawbridge.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Yeah. Wow, man, I can't. No Negan till the end.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're still losing people, though. I'm telling you. This is a good season.
Mm-hmm. I have a feeling this is going to be
Good.
an awesome season.
I can't wait. All right. So, who's dying next?
Love you, Glennie. I just got to say that because I'm so happy you survived that.
Somebody's dying next.
Okay, I'm going to say Rosita.
Yeah?
Mhm.
Man. They're pretty good, those they got now. Now Eugene's like
Because
Machete
I think
Pro.
The reason why I think
The guy with
Rosita
the
is because
dreadlocks,
of,
he's like, yeah. He's like, oh,
I
what
think
the hell?
that because I think they hinted at the Abraham and Sasha thing, and it would be kind of weird if he tried to get together with Sasha if Rosita's still alive. So if she died, then he would, they would be free to have him be able to get together with Sasha without it being kind of weird because he, in a relationship with.
This is like a whole new dynamic. Now the priest just killed like I don't know how many people, and he goes to church. He's like all bloodied up, and he's like, "Excuse me, I just got to get ready for church." It's like, and then he runs like, "Oh my God, there's Jesus! Because Jesus is coming, right, Gloria?
Yeah.
Whoever
Yeah.
that is. Yeah, not that one. Not the Jesus we
Yeah.
know. Not the Jesus we know, but
No. Well, the character named Jesus,
Yes.
nicknamed Jesus. Paul Monroe, I think is his full name. Paul Monroe.
That's great.
Paul-
That would be a
That's-
great joke to play on Father Gabriel. Is like you bring the guy in,
I'm telling you, that's the way he's gonna beat him.
right? And like Daryl's like, oh, by the way, this is Jesus. And Father Gabriel's like, hey man, that's not fair. I killed walkers. You can't blame me for that one.
Or like Father Gabriel was trying to get the red out of his collar, because he got blood everywhere, and he's like, Jesus Christ! And then the guy goes like, what? Like, huh? That is Jesus.
This is catch up.
Yeah. A priest that kills people. It's like, wow, okay. Yeah.
Well, I would not have trusted him with Judith, but apparently Rick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
mean-
know. At first, I was like, okay, I don't feel good about this, but obviously he stepped up this episode. He kept.
You know what? I was very surprised that Rick did that. I
Yeah.
was like, wow.
Yeah, I guess it's because he was so in a bind that he was like worried. He wanted her safe, and it was better for her to be inside of the church than to be outside with him. But I knew the moment when, Stan was like, I want to stay out, and she's like, go, and he's like, no, I want to stay. I can go.
Yeah,
I
they're
can
dead.
go on. And I'm
They're
like,
dead.
and whenever she let him, I was like, she sealed her face.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna get
That
scared.
was like a
And sure enough,
Gloria.
I
That
think
was
it
like a thank you moment. It's like the guy. I never. It was the most amazing scene. Thank you. And like Glenn's like, ah, you know.
And that was when my heart broke temporarily until I was starting to realize, hey, they were tricking us because of the angles and everything. But I'm telling you, tonight I'm telling you, go see my reaction video. You'll see what I mean.
I saw.
And I started to freak out. I was like, no. Gloria,
I gotta tell you, in your reaction video, I was more interested in your curtains moving around back there like a ghost or something. Like it was so weird.
Oh,
watching that. Yeah, I know, it's so weird. It's like moving around like somebody's back.
Rick's probably there.
What is that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Rick found Gloria.
Gloria was
Yeah,
screaming
it was
so
like-
loud. I'm surprised she didn't wake the neighbors. That
Yeah.
was great.
I yelled also when Carl got shot with his eye, but I also kind of was upset with Jesse and stuff, even though I saw it coming. But
I was sad was that Rick was like thinking of her, like fantasizing her for
yeah,
like 3
that was
seconds.
so sad. Yeah,
Like that could have been my girlfriend, and now it's not. It's like, oh my god.
So sad. But I'm telling you, the worst reaction was whenever I was thinking I was gonna go. I was like, no. And then even after he was saved, I was like, I still cried a little. And then I'm like, and I looked at the camera and said, "That's not funny." It's just got in gimbal the show.
Oh my god. Gloria will never find that satisfaction on Shadowhunters.
No.
Ever.
Shadowhunters is boo.
Boo.
Wow.
Yeah, right, Sally?
They changed
That's-
everything. They changed everything. If you read the book and you watch the
Good.
show,
Thank you.
You will not.
you don't see anything that resembles the books at all. The only thing is the names, the people, places, and things. That's the only thing that resembles it. But the actual plot and everything else is wrong.
Right.
Like, totally different.
Okay, so
Right,
we're gonna do.
But okay, back to the Watchmen.
Okay, all right. Yay or nay? Who saw Deadpool? Okay.
No.
Cricket.
Alrighty then. I guess we're doing that show tonight. Yeah.
Joe presents himself talking about Deadpool.
You know, I had a choice. I could have either watched the podcast that was like 1 hour and 29 minutes long, or go see Deadpool, and I decided let's go see Deadpool. It was great, fantastic. Thumbs up. All right. On that note, we're doing everything show anyway because I wanted to talk about this Batman versus Superman thing. So
Cool.
it's not going to be that long. Well, I'm off. Everybody got work tomorrow? What do you got tomorrow?
I'm
clear.
good. I don't have class till later in the day, so.
I'm off. What about
clear.
you, Gloria? You good, Gloria?
I'm free.
Sally, you're right?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, Ray? All right, let's go. Everything
Let's
show.
all do it.
A Deadpool-less everything show, but we'll see. Here we go. All right, take care. Bye for now.